All right, let's do this. We are live everywhere. The best dang trucking show on the interwebs. A lot of stuff to talk about. Today was absolutely crazy in trucking. I know because of the holiday, the weekend, the snowstorm, everything. But I don't know if you guys are out there with your trucks, but the rates today were absolutely nuts. Definitely took a beating today. Let me know how you guys did, but the rates were absolutely astronomical today in a lot of places. Dry van market was looking absolutely good. Really good, actually. So if you're out there in the Midwest or any other hot market with the dry van, you probably did very good today. If not, then you need to fire yourself as a dispatcher, or you need to find a better dispatcher because the market was absolutely smoking today. We'll see what happens for the rest of the week, but as I said, today was really, really good. I have to cheat. I have a notes, just kind of see what's going on. We had a semi-truck driver that got pew-pewed by another in Missouri. We had that crazy, it was like 45 vehicle crash or 45 people unalived or some wild stuff like that in Indiana. Obviously, last week's news, Company P, Judge and Sons filed for bankruptcy. It was an old company out of New Jersey that did like trucking and warehousing, so we're going to get into that. There were some states that issued travel bans because of the winter storm warning, so we'll get into that. Truck drivers are getting robbed all over truck stops, so that's wild. Supreme Court broker liability case could reshape trucking safety. We're going to get into that a little bit. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. But breaking news just came out today. DOT targets 3,000 CDL truck driving schools. So, they're getting attacked. They're cracking down on 3,000 schools that failed to meet federal training standards. Some schools may lose certification, meaning drivers trained there could face issues with their CDLs. So finally, was like 2 weeks ago, Duffy came out, yapped, said a whole bunch of nothing. He just basically like empty threats. I wasn't too happy about his whole speech he gave last time, but right now it looks like they're starting to do stuff. They are cracking down on these CDL schools, so that's good. So we're gonna see that. Again, I know it's Thanksgiving last week. I know we had a major snowstorm, but the market today was absolutely nuts. Kind of like good and bad for us, but if you're out there with a semi-truck today trying to negotiate rates, I mean, I'm sure you probably had to get some really good rates from these brokers, dude, because, I mean, it was even like back to Chicago for backhauls. What people were requesting for rates today was absolutely crazy. I mean, we might as well just jump into it a little bit, check out the market here. Let me just open the windows. Window capture. Why can't you see that on here? 1 second, sorry. All right, got this. Let me put this one up. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the map here, dude. Like look at Indianapolis today. Almost 8,000 posted loads, and 1,080 trucks today in Indianapolis, dude. That's absolutely crazy. So, I mean, the rates were just nuts. Is there a load from Boston to California? I mean, I don't know, man. You have to look. I'm not going to be searching loads for you, but you can look that up yourself. I can tell you what the market's looking like in Boston. If you want to tell me what type of equipment you have, I can take a look at it. That's for sure. I mean, like, even like Maine, dude. Like, we tried to get something out of Maine. I mean, like, absolutely no trucks in Maine. So if you were in Maine, even in a crappy area, usually, if you found a broker that was desperate, you probably would have got good money going anywhere today. I mean, it's just absolutely nuts. Columbus, Ohio, over 8,000 loads, 556 trucks. Cleveland, over 7,000 loads. Grand Rapids, over 5,000 loads. Green Bay, Wisconsin, almost 4,000 loads. Not that many trucks at all. Chicago, absolutely wild with loads and trucks. I mean, over 10,000 loads posted out of northern Chicagoland. Southern Chicagolands for the drive vans, over 8,500 loads posted. And even though there is a decent amount of trucks that are posted, I mean, that's still, I mean, I don't know what's going on today, but absolute chaos in trucking today. Hopefully a lot of people made some money. Not one driver wanted to drive through Indianapolis weather. Yeah, I mean, that's why you gotta drive, man. At least pick the load up. You know what I mean? And just tell the broker, be like, hey, dude, the weather's too wild. We have to stop. You already picked that load up for a bunch of money. You can't take it back from you, and you can't force you to drive illegally. So, I mean, at least take advantage of the rates, bro. Pick up the load and just deliver it when you can safely. You know what I mean? So what? If you didn't want to drive through there, you just sat there, didn't do anything? That makes no damn sense. Have them pick the load up, hold it, send pictures to the broker. Hey, man, shit's fucked up out here, bro. we can't move, you're already locked in a rate. Better than the truck just sitting there, bro, or going somewhere else for shitty money. Washington, let me see Washington. You gotta tell me what equipment, bro. If you guys want to see an area, what equipment and what area, please. Okay, you guys keep on writing these messages, but I gotta see. It's expected because of the holiday. Well, I mean, this was not expected, bro. I mean, this was yes, holiday and weather, and also because they are crunching down on drivers, man. So it is what it is. Loads posted in Kentucky, bro. You guys gotta tell me what bro. I'm just gonna ignore the comments. If you gotta tell me what equipment and what area, then I can look it up for you, man. Otherwise, it's just, and it has to be in one sentence, bro. Don't like write me a comment 10 comments ago and then put dry van later because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Dry van, Kentucky, 53 feet. Kentucky. Bowling Green, Kentucky, 1,962 loads, 128 trucks. It's yellow, but I mean, you probably still was going to be good today. If it was good today, it's probably going to be good tomorrow. Lexington, 3699 on loads, 196 trucks, good ratio. Ashland's the only dead one, no loads, no trucks. So I mean, if you're in Kentucky, man, even Louisville, everywhere right there in the Midwest is hot. Evansville, you should be in a good area, bro. So if you're going to be there tomorrow, take advantage of it because crazy shit going on, dude. Crazy shit. How was one? Okay, this driving Washington. Flatbed 53, Dallas, Texas. Let me see the flatbeds. Dallas, again, one of those areas, I mean, 2180 on the lows, 253 on the trucks. I mean, nothing too crazy for the flatbed-wise. I mean, you should still get a load out of there. Just not sure how good of the money it is going to be and how long it's going to be. But, I mean, you should definitely get a load out of there, especially with a flatbed. Houston does look a lot better, though. But, I mean, you're still good, dude. Northern Louisiana looks good. I mean, you're with a flatbed down south, you'll be fine, dude. Even if you got to take a short run somewhere to a better market, you should be fine. It's the weather. Well, yeah, weather, holiday. I mean, there, a lot of trucks ain't driving. You know what I mean? The English proficiency, CDL crackdown. I mean, there's a lot of factors, Joey, that's going into it, not just weather. But yes. Laredo drive-in. Let me see the drive-ins. Laredo, Texas drive-in. Laredo, dude. Not looking too good, bro. McAllen, Laredo. I mean, showing 2,500 loads, 313 on the trucks. It is blue. I mean, I wouldn't be too excited about the ratio, but I mean, I don't know what to tell you on this one, bro. This one's tricky, bro. I don't want to give you like yes or no answers. If you're already going there, you're gonna be there. But I personally would not go there with that ratio, just to be honest with you. No problem, Dwayne. 53 drive van NPA. Pittsburgh area, 3756 on the lows, not too bad. 286 on the trucks. Central PA, 5777 on the loads, 430 on the trucks, bro, really good. Dude, Allentown even doing good. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of loads, bro. Northern New Jersey, over 8,000 loads, bro. So, I mean, it's looking pretty good out there. We'll see if it stays. If it does stay, if you guys are doing steady lanes, make sure to start raising your rates up a little bit because this market is crazy. Did I shovel snow? Of course I did, bro. What else am I going to just leave it? I had like 4 feet of snow by my house in Indiana, bro. 53 flatbed in Chicago. Let me see. Flatbed, Chicago. Yellow, Northern Chicago, 2180 on the lows, 401 on the trucks. Chicago's like a place that a lot of people don't post their trucks. So 1,600 loads, 214 on the trucks for Southern Chicago. Nothing to get too excited about, bro. I wouldn't be too excited about it, but I mean, I'm sure you still get a load out of there, dude. You should be fine, but I'm just not sure how good the rate's going to be, my guy. What software website are you using to find these updated numbers? It is DAT, the DAT load board under tools and market conditions, but just don't judge it by the color, bro. Always look into because you could do current day, prior week, or prior month. I always do current day, just so we, like, towards the end of the day, so you know how the currently is doing. And then you always got to look at the loads posted, the trucks posted, and then make it too early. Then you got to look at the loads posted, the trucks posted, and make sure the difference between them is big, bro. Just because it's showing red is bullshit. Doesn't mean anything. What software? Okay. Yes, yes, I do have a snowblower, dude. No problem, Richard. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to get into today. Kind of, we'll do a little bit of the market updates as we're going, but I just seen a video about another trucking tic tacker dude saying like, oh, he just found out that brokers might be charging more money, trying to make more money off carriers because they have to pay bribes to customers. Like, bro, what are you new, bro? Like, that's how the world works, man. One hand washes the other, bro. So like, I gotta stop saying bro so much. Sorry, I'm trying to work on that, but it's hard sometimes. I'm just used to it. And he's like acting like he's surprised that people take bribes to get freight. How does politics work? How does like contracts work? How does anything in life work? Is it legal? Sure, maybe not. Just don't get caught, dummy. But how are you surprised? And you're really like sitting there and you're like, oh, I'm so surprised that people are paying brokers for the freight. How could they do that? It's illegal. Like, man, bro, were you born yesterday, man? Like, what's going on? Like, it's not about who you know. It's not about like what you know. It's about who you know. So if you know somebody, you got a good relationship with them, why wouldn't you pay somebody that's going to make you money? And then you're surprised that brokers maybe have to charge a little bit more money, makes a little bit more profit off the carriers because they got to pay bribes. Yeah, of course. They got to pay bribes. They got to pay insurances. Like, bro, like some of the stuff people are saying on the interwebs is absolutely mind-boggling to me. Like, how are you surprised about this? Like, I just don't get it. Like any construction company, any like thing, like you think these people just get these jobs or do whatever, like just because they win a bit? No, it's about who they know, who they pay off. Like that's how life works, man. And I'm just surprised. It's an older gentleman too. He has to be my age, if not like maybe a little bit older. And he's surprised that brokers are paying shippers and customers off to get freight, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, it is what it is. So, other stuff going on. I want to get into this. The DOT targeting 3,000 CDL, CDL schools. That is good. That's good news. I'm very happy about that. Like I said, I was very upset that Duffy came out with those stupid announcements. Just did a whole bunch of yapping, and nothing came through with it. So I see they're actually like, they're doing something. They're locking in on these schools. They're seeing what they did, how they gave the CDL licenses, and the fact that I like that it says that this might affect people that got CDLs from those schools. That's really good, because that means not only are they going after the schools, now they're actually going to be doing more digging, seeing where the CDLs came from, and actually doing something about it. So this keeps up. Our trucking market will continue to go up as long as they keep kicking these drivers that are getting paid peanuts out of here. Hopefully more ELP crackdowns happen. That's gonna have to happen. So I mean, there's a lot of shit going on. Then I want to get into semi-truck driver. The guy, one pew-pewed another guy in Barnhart, Missouri. Two truckers got into a roadside dispute in Barnhart, Missouri. One driver pew-pewed the other one, who was taken to the hospital. Police are investigating the incident. Like, excuse me, like I am definitely guilty of getting into road rage incidents. Less now after the heart attack, obviously. But I'm 41. I am a hothead sometimes. And there's been a lot of times where I have gotten into road rage incidences, and it really could have turned out bad. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, either you could like hit somebody and they hit like their head off the curb. They could, or they pull out a pew pew. Like you never know what's gonna happen. So like I know like looking back at it, I can't like be like, oh, I don't want to like contradict myself or preach something that I don't do, but like definitely like roadside anger and getting into that kind of stuff, you shouldn't do that, because you never know what the other person has. You never know what's gonna happen. So just kind of like we should all chill. I should take my own advice. And when you guys are driving out there with your semi trucks, I know you get angry, people cut you off, do all that kind of shit, but you gotta understand you're driving, 80,000 pounds down the road. So like, you don't know who somebody has, just don't get angry, just forget about it, let it slide, and don't let anything bad happen to you. So we got over that. What else we got going on? Then everybody's surprised like about this 100-year-old trucking company that is going bankrupt. I mean, everybody's like blaming like, the trucking market, but like, yeah, dude, everybody's been eating dicks for a long time. So are we really surprised that, people are going under? No, it's not surprising that people are going under whatsoever. It's part of trucking. The more companies that go under, the better the market is going to be because the more freight is going to be out there for everybody. So, that's news. And then I don't even know. I mean, ChatGPT did a real shitty job for me today. I don't even know what state issued the ban. I'm going to guess it was probably like Ohio or Pennsylvania because they're usually the ones that, issued the ban when the weather gets bad for driving on the trucking. So that is what it is. What else we got? Truck stop. You guys seeing this? That you guys are getting robbed at truck stops? I mean, crime is going up. A lot of people are getting robbed at the truck stops right now. So that's absolutely wild. If you guys got any stories, let me know. But so what you gotta do when you're sleeping? You gotta be just have a little camera or some kind of listening device to see if anybody's trying to get in the back of your trailer. Because I know crime is up in trucking really bad. And now if it's going to you guys at the truck stops, it was back the casino mafia days. They're gonna start pulling over trucks and robbing the crap out of you guys. But so that's wild. So let me know what you guys think about that. That's pretty much all the news for today that I got. So I guess we could kind of get back into the markets. Let's see what's going on with the trucking markets, and we'll go from there. Okay, let me put the trucking market on here. 1 second. Let me put it back up here. All right, let's see what other dry van markets we're doing. Got to carry is the only way and keep things locked in. Yeah, I mean, Dabs, I'm not sure how that works with the concealed and carry permits across the whole U.S. I think you got to get a couple of them. But as long as you do it legally, bro, I don't blame you. I would probably do the same shit, dude, if I was you, to be honest with you. Get a SIG, then you can't get robbed. Yeah, happy you'll still get robbed, bro. Nobody, you with a gun, you're gonna be oh, you're gonna be all. Oh, I can't even say that word, bro. You're gonna get you're gonna get my shit restricted. You're gonna be probably all scary, bro. You don't even know how to hold it properly, dude. You're probably gonna grab your drill instead of the pew pew by accident, bro. All right, what else we got? What else is hot? Let me see. Dry vans. What do we got? I mean, basically the whole Midwest is hot, bro. Kentucky, do West Virginia, getting into the West Virginia now. It's a fake hot market. 972 on the lowest, 33 trucks. Wouldn't trust that for nothing. Richmond, Virginia, even looking good. 2,700 loads and 318 on the trucks. Minneapolis, I wouldn't trust it there, but Minneapolis showing 3,624 loads. 494 trucks, not too bad. Denver, Colorado, would not trust that for the life of me. I don't care if it's how red it is or what. How is Florida this week? You got to let me know what equipment, buddy. I can look it up for you. My concealed carry is covered under 25 states. I'll take the risk in other. Don't blame you, bro. Don't blame you. Because they don't have truck stops in rich neighborhoods. Most of the time, a lot of truck stops are in sketchy places. So I don't blame you, bro. What else we got? Phoenix, Arizona, dry van. Dude, Phoenix, 4,600 loads, 352 trucks, man. Jesus, was there a bad market today? LA, over 10,000 loads, 1,336 trucks. Ontario, California, over 7,000, 1,400 trucks. Man, bro, it just seems like everywhere, dude. Portland's still cooking? Yeah, Portland's still cooking. 4,134 on the loads, 247 trucks. Christmas trees out of Portland right now. You better hurry up with the dry vans because pretty soon they're going to be getting switched to refrigerator trailers, so you won't be able to grab them anymore. Dry vans for Florida. Miami doesn't look too good. 1,900 loads, 754 trucks. I would say that's a wash, if not worse. Orlando, 2,900 and over 1,000. I still wouldn't trust it. Jacksonville, 1,900 and 582. Nothing too crazy, and I don't trust Florida. They got cheap-ass rates most of the time, especially for dry vans. I don't think there's any kind of season going on right now in Florida, so I probably wouldn't be waiting, bro. If you see a load that you like, just grab it and get the hell out of there, bro. Don't be waiting around. That's just my opinion. Do as you please, though. What else we got? Can you check Houston, Texas flatbed for tomorrow? I am not a fortune teller or a psychic, but I can tell you what it's looking like today, my guy. Houston, Texas for flatbeds today. Let's see. Zoom in, dummy. Houston. over 5,000 loads and 500 trucks, bro. So I would say you're in pretty good shape. I know a lot of people say that, you got to take a shorter run to get good money out of Houston. A lot of times, longer miles they don't have for good money, but you're in the South, bro. So just if you got to take a short run, stay in the South. Northern Louisiana looks good, bro. Jackson, Mississippi market looks good. Little Rock market smoking. Dude, mobile. I mean, dude, you're good over there. A lot of places, bro. Just stay in the South with your flatbed. That'll be my my advice, my opinion. Do what you do, but that's what I would do, man. Mario Rios, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I'm not a trucker, but it's a cool stream. Appreciate it, bro. What else we got? Sorry, flatbeds out of Cali, East Coast and Cali. Let's see. East Coast, flatbeds. Flatbeds East Coast look pretty crappy, bro. Northern New Jersey, 1,300 loads, 144 trucks, nothing going on. Southern Jersey, nothing that great. Island, I wouldn't even go on the island, dude. Connecticut, crap. The only thing you got going for you, it is a flatbed, dude. So maybe somebody's gonna be desperate, you need a load hauled. So, good luck on it with your flatbed on the East Coast. Cali for the flatbeds, all dead. San Diego dead. LA, Ontario dead. And LA looks it's blue, but it's showing 1,600 loads, 142 trucks. I don't know. I wouldn't get too excited about it, bro, but hopefully you get something good. You do have a flatbed. Best of luck to both of you guys on the East Coast and in Cali with your flatbeds. Hello. I'm a new freight dispatcher. What is the best load board? Depends. Blue Sugar. What equipment are you dispatching for? That's the big question. We're 3 trucks running flatbeds. Our dry vans are sitting till they request them. Don't blame you, bro. Don't blame you. If I had flatbeds and dry vans, the flatbeds would be the ones working right now for sure. Running all over the Midwest. That's good. I would probably try to hit the South, though, bro. South is hot with the flatbeds. So I would definitely try hitting the South, bro. If you're already running flatbeds, just check it out. Try it out. South is absolutely smoking. Maybe bounce between the Midwest and South. And you should be good, bro. You should be good. Dry Van Chicago. I love your content. Thank you, Rodrigo. Appreciate that. Chicago's showing a lot of freight right now, dude. A lot. Let me switch to dry vans. Dry vans. Like I said, northern Chicago, dude, obviously it's not 100% accurate. A lot of people don't post their trucks in Chicago, blah, 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 blah. But still, over 10,000, trucks, loads posted, and 2,700 trucks posted in northern Chicago. Southern Chicago, over 8,500 loads posted, and right under 1,600 trucks posted. It's a lot of volume, dude. It is a lot of trucks. It is a lot of volumes, but I'm pretty sure you're still going to get a load, bro, if you're open to going wherever, Better there than a lot of other places, man. I have box truck. Which loader is the best? Dude, unfortunately, this is not a box truck friendly show, dude. I apologize. I wish I could help you. But any advice I'd give you on box trucks would not be good. So cannot give it. I apologize. Do you have any way to find people who need gooseneck trailer flatbeds, or is it that more of a specialist? Yeah, bro, you got to find the companies that do specialize, those kind of specialized shit. I'm sure you know a bunch of them since you're in the industry. Then just go on Zoom Info and Lucia and just find contacts for those companies. You know what I mean? I'm sure you could chat GPT, hey, which companies require these trailers, or Google, and then just go after those companies that do that and just start sending emails, bro, and just let them know you specialize in that. Blah, 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 blah. You want to set up with them. And that's what I would do. Because all the big boys that do this dimensional oversized RGNs, all that crazy shit, bro, they're mostly customer based, dude, because that's where you're going to get the money. Sure, you're going to take, loads from brokers, but if you're that specialized, you definitely need customers, man. You definitely need customers. Hold on, let me grab my water. Sorry, I kicked my water under behind, to the side of my desk. But yeah, Joe Owen, that's what I would do, bro. And how much equipment you running? Because if you got more equipment like that, it's going to be easier for you to do it. If you got 1 or 2 trucks, it's going to be harder. And I'm heading to Ohio. International. You're heading to Ohio, you're trying to say? Hopefully you got, I don't know, but if you got a dry van, you're probably going to make good money, bro, if you're open and going wherever. Is the South good for dry vans this week? Let me see. Atlanta was on fire, dude. Holy crap, Atlanta, bro, over 11,000 loads, dude. I swear to God, man, I'm gonna do a market update, like short later. If any person in my comments this time starts saying to me, "Oh, it's a lot of loads," but not, dude, I've seen the race today. I've personally seen them. I've witnessed them. If you're gonna tell me you can't book loads in this market today in the Midwest, if I tell you the Midwest is hot or Atlanta is hot, you need to slap yourself and quit trucking, dude. Because I don't, unless you just got like a beat up MC, bro. I don't know. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to tell you, dude. But yeah, back to the South being hot. Sorry, bro, for dry vans. Atlanta over 11,650 loads, bro. 1,311 trucks. I mean, that's wild. I mean, I would have just posted that truck and took calls all day, bro. And I guarantee you I would have got something good. Macon, Georgia, nothing crazy. Montgomery, Alabama, looking decent. 2,300 loads, 187 on the trucks. Huntsville, Alabama, not bad. 2,800 and 214. Nashville, smoking. 4,600 loads, 353 trucks. Memphis, absolutely smoking. 5,700 loads plus 494 trucks. See what Charlotte. Greenville, over 5,000 loads. Charlotte, over 7,400 loads. I mean, yeah, dude, I would say the South is doing pretty good, bro, in those areas, man. So Vic 97, good luck, man. Hopefully you're one of those areas. Hopefully you get a good load. Illinois to Tampa today, Abdul. Yeah, dude, Illinois, like I just said, man, a lot of volume, man. A lot of volume in Illinois, dude. A lot of volume. And I mean, who cares if you're going to Tampa? It's a shitty market, bro. You with $4,500 on what, 1,100 miles? You could afford to deadhead, bro, like 300-400 miles. You could for $4,500 from Chicago to Tampa. You could honestly just say forget a load when you get there, and just deadhead right to Atlanta, bro, and just bam, smack another one, bro. You know, I mean, it is what it is, bro. That's not a bad rate, dude. That's a really good rate. That's, you know, $4 a mile plus a little bit of change, bro. So, good job, Abdul. Good job, dude. That's a really good rate, my guy. I delivered in Philadelphia this morning, Conestoga. My dispatch was telling me not much loads. If that's, and you had a flatbed, Ben Brockton. Flatbed, yeah, dude. If you delivered in PA, I think we just went over them for the flatbeds. Flatbeds, Conestogas, and stop decks. Philadelphia, yeah, not much going on, bro. 815 loads posted, 129 trucks. That's about a wash. Northern New Jersey was going to be the next closest best market to you, or not even Baltimore, bro. So it just kind of sucks, dude. Hopefully your dispatcher just told you to start deadheading towards a better area, Ben Brockton, and hopefully he didn't just leave you sitting there in PA for a layover. All right, sorry. What else we got? Let me go back to the dry vans. Yeah, the South was absolutely nuts. Midwest is nuts. Today, at least. Exactly. For sure, Abdul. For sure. I wouldn't even hesitate, bro. There's no loads out of Florida, which you're going to get one deadhead right back to Atlanta. Atlanta smoking hot. 6,500 upstate New York to Tampa. 1 day run team. Hurt the broker pocket if you get the chance. Reliable trucking logistics. There you go, dude. I don't know exactly how many miles that is. I'm guessing like what, 1,400 miles maybe, depending where in upstate New York. But yeah, dude, today was nuts, man. I'm sure a lot of brokers took a beating today. Deadhead to Atlanta straight. Yep, I don't skip Southern Georgia, skip Macon right to Atlanta, bro. I don't blame you. That's where the freight is right now, dude. Because I mean, you gotta like, shit, you're gonna make me jump on and what, like 1,100 miles you got from Chicago to Tampa, right? And then what, like Tampa to Atlanta, what, I think like 400 miles maybe or something like that. So even if you're looking at, dude, just say you're looking for a total of 1,600 miles, right? You got $4,500 for the load divided by 1,600 miles. You're averaging $2.81 just to go to Tampa and go to Atlanta empty, bro. You're already doing way above market, dude, so you're good. You're good. Sorry. All right, where are we at here? How is the hot shot loads looking? Juan E2. Sorry, bro, not a hot shot market update live or channel. This is more for like dry vans, refrigerated trailers, and flatbeds, Conestogas, stop decks, stuff like that, bro. So apologize, buddy, but can't help you. What's that's the revenge, the bet. I take at least 3 years. Yeah, dude, tell me about it, bro. Dude, you ain't lying. 3 years, man. I mean, the last like 7, 8 months have been halfway decent, but dude, it's been 3 years of misery, bro. Like, it's depressing, man. I'm at the point like where I'm starting to hate trucking, man. I'm really starting to hate trucking, but hopefully the market gets better. We have some fun, man. Hopefully that happens because I miss those times, dude. I miss good times. I have to drive a Nissan Sentra right now, dude. Not Sentra, sorry, I lied. Nissan Altima. I don't even know which one's which. They both suck, but whatever, bro. That's how bad it is right now. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. No love for intermodal. Dude, I mean, I like intermodal, but it's not like, the intermodal you're talking about is like, that's a lot of statistics and how many containers coming from overseas, and that's not something that I specialize in, bro. So unfortunately, I just wouldn't be able to help you, with like actual good statistics and information on that, my guy. Philip, how many trucks do I have? I try to keep my business life and my social media life separate, man. No, sorry, not trying to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. I just want to keep those two separate. I don't intertwine those two. It's kind of two separate business entities. So just try to do that as much as I can, bro. I'm sorry. Last week, Milwaukee to Laredo, 4,300. But how'd you do out of Laredo, though, bro? Because Laredo's looking pretty crappy, man. But I mean, that's still a good rate to Laredo, regardless. What up with the flatbed game? Danny Garrido, what are you looking for? What markets for the flatbeds? Let me know. I'll be more than happy to look them up for you guys. Rudy, 908, 2016 to 2018 was great. Yeah, dude. Even 2019, bro, wasn't bad at all either, man. We had the whole good ride until the pandemic, and then pandemic, obviously after that, bro, we just, took a nosedive. Then we had that bootleg crazy run, when they pumped all that money into the economy, which that crazy run was great, but, it had damages. Look how much damages it caused the next 3 years after that. So yeah. Trucking used to be cool, man. Trucking used to be fun, man. I used to love it. Now it's getting to the point where like I just don't know, man. Sometimes I just don't even want to think about work, man. I'm like, damn, dude, is this week gonna be a good week? Is today gonna be a good day? Is it gonna be bad? What is happening? Like it's frustrating, man. It's super frustrating, and definitely led to my heart attack. I can tell you that for sure, dude. But hopefully these beta blockers help out a little bit. Things started to shift when the announcement of the tariffs, then COVID hit. The announcement of the tariffs when? Before COVID? I don't think the tariffs really had... this time, I think the tariffs... during the last administration, it was just garbage, bro, besides the false pump of money. Then when the new administration came in, it kind of got delayed because they kept messing with them, the tariffs news and this and that, and kept pushing everything back. And I think once the rate cuts started hitting and all that kind of shit started going, once people actually seen the tariffs are working, I think that's when trucking started going up a little bit. But hopefully it keeps going, dude. Hopefully it keeps going. Is the rate dry van worth more for a winner to work as an owner? I don't know, but what was it? Hull Dure 25. I don't want to be making financial decisions for you. I mean, out of the three most popular trailers, the dry vans are probably the worst, worst money averaging ones. So, I mean, I don't know, man. The reefers are hot during winter because a lot of stuff that goes on dry vans normally is like, protect from freeze. So reefers see up spike in freight. Flatbeds are doing great. So, I mean, I don't know. I would probably say dry vans are probably the worst, dude. To be honest with you. Hate to say it. I do dry, but yeah, hate to say it, bro. What the fuck did I just do? All right, my bad. All right. What else we got? Laredo to Seattle. Not bad. Seattle to Illinois for 4,300 is not bad, dude. So, Seattle does look like it picked up a little bit. You probably should have went to Portland and grabbed the Christmas trees, bro. You would have got way more money. Market is on fire. Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully it comes on fire. But like in order for me to benefit from the fire market, the prices have to catch up, dude. Because we do a lot of like steady freight and stuff like that, and the brokers have to see like that they can't move shit in order for us to up our rates for what we do here. So hopefully. So we're gonna be eating the dick a little bit before the market, before the prices catch up. But I need it. We need it. So hopefully it happens, bro. Fuel's down too. Yeah, I know, dude. It's crazy. I went to fill up gas the other day, $2.60 for regular fuel by my house. I have to take a look at what diesel's at, but that's not bad. I think we could actually take a look at diesel. Let me see. Where's it at? Trend lines. Let's take a look what's going on. Fuck, you guys can't see it. Could you guys? No, you guys can't see it. Let me move this over. Let me open this up so you guys can see this shit. All right. Same thing here. Let me move this over. Sorry, I just gotta fix this shit so you guys can see it properly. All right, let's take a look. Dry vans. Look at that. Dry vans got another penny, man. This month of November is boosting up rate per mile averages for the dry vans. They were at 208 last week. They were at $2.09 average per week, dude. Hell yeah. Flatbeds fell, dude. 3 cents. National average for the flatbeds looks like it's at $2.48. The reefers, for the first time in a long time, are beating the flatbeds with a national average of $2.54 per mile. So that's absolutely crazy, dude. That's crazy. Flatbed is not king anymore. It looks like the refrigerator trailers are king now. Let's see what the fuel is looking like. Yeah, fuel's down 1%. I thought it was more than that, but maybe I don't think maybe the fuel prices haven't updated on the DAT yet, because I know it went down a lot more than 1%, dude. Mason went 230, and you guys talking about regular fuel? You guys talking about diesel, dude? What's the diesel prices right now? What are you guys seeing at the truck stops right now? 289 with my fuel card. That's not bad, bro. Justin, that's not bad at all, bro. 329 a gallon at mom and pops in Southern Georgia diesel. Yeah, that's not bad, dude. Especially like if you drive for a good company, or you lease on a good company, or you got good fuel discounts, you should be getting like really good fuel discounts as well, dude. I drive the Dusk Big Dog. What? What else on? Sorry, we're missing out some comments here. My bad. Trying to catch up. Yeah, it was right before the whole lockdown. Trump announced the tariffs on aluminum, and tariff stuff kind of lagged, but you can see more construction on factories going on everywhere. I don't recall, like, Rudy, I don't recall the tariffs he called right before the pandemic, so I don't want to comment on it, because if I do, I'm just making shit up, so I don't want to say it. But the only thing I do remember is during his administration, when he first started last time in 2016, whatever, the first couple of months were slow, then we picked up, we did kind of good, and then we did, it was very decent up until the pandemic, bro, and then everything just. But what are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? Hey, Trucker World, what's up, bro? Do you recommend Conestoga over dry van? Reliable trucking logistics. I don't want to make financial decisions for you, bro. I mean, personally, like if I had to do it, I'll take Conestoga because I'm a lazy fuck, and it's a lot easier to cover it with the Conestoga. And most of the loads that go on flatbeds will go on Conestogas anyways. But then some people request Conestogas, so which is gonna be better than a flatbed. I don't know, bro. I don't want to tell you, then you're gonna be mad at me. But personally, I'd go with Conestoga, dude. But don't just do it because I said so. $2.99 in Knoxville, not that bad at all, man. Not bad. Flatbeds always pay. Yeah, DNTA truck stop data is manipulated. Again, bro. Past time for change. Why you guys gotta be like these negative people that jump on here? Like, I literally say it's not 100% accurate every single day, and I tell people what to look for. Make sure that the loads posted are way higher than the truck posted, and make sure to research the markets. But if that data is manipulated, what are you using? Then tell me what you're using to go to good markets then, or do you go to blind, or do you go to markets blind? Explain that to me, bro. I would like to know. Please tell me, since you are so versed on manipulated market data. No put out, and indeed. Sorry, bro, I'm missing the conversation here, bro. What are you guys saying? I think you guys are having a personal conversation. Sorry. Let me take a little break really quick. Then we get back into looking at the trends. But you guys got to take a look at these numbers, which are crazy. I'm going to show you right now. So, like, this is, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but, okay, so for flatbeds, right, load to truck ratios, compared from November 2025 to November 20. Year 2024. Yeah, wait, what is November yet? So sorry, from November 24 to November 25 for flatbeds, load to truck ratio, it's up 70%, dude. Refrigerated load to truck ratio, from 24 to 25 in November, we're up 86%, dude. So okay, so this is like a load to truck ratio, right? So that means how many more loads that we're getting compared to the trucks that are available, right? The spot rates are not up much, but the volume is up, right? So if the volume is going to continue going up, the rates are going to go up. So just based on this data, anybody that tells me that last year under the last administration was better than trucking than this year, like just by this data alone, like your point is null and void, man. So we are seeing a huge uptick in volume, which is good, but we still need these damn rates, man, because these rates are not, cooperating with the market right now. But, everything's going up. Drive-ins are going up. Flatbeds are the only ones that took a little nosedive by 3 cents per mile. And refrigerator trailers are going up. So, I don't know. I hope we're heading in the right direction. I hope we're going to be making money. I hope all this shit changes. And we'll see what the hell happens. But we'll go from there. My biggest advantage is being able to tell brokers no. Well, I mean, hopefully hopefully not in good areas, bro, so you get another load. Rates are going up till rates are going up. Rates are not going to go up. I mean, if you're in a good market, brokers are hearing no all day. I mean, the only thing I'd argue with that Mason Williams is that if you're in a bad market, bro, like you can sit there and say no all day, but either take the cheap load and get the hell out of there or deadhead out of there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's what I would say. Do I look at the Cass Freight Index? No, I don't. I've been, because I want to I want that sonar shit, but I'm not going to pay thousands of dollars for it. And I've been hitting Freight Waves up to get it from them so I could advertise it to them for free at least, because then I could do the lives and use that shit. But they don't respond to me, dude, so I don't know what to tell them. They probably don't like my show, dude, so bunch of damn haters. My OTR guys stay in the southeast. But you're doing, Mason, you're doing flatbeds, right? If you're doing flatbeds, that definitely makes sense. I mean, even sometimes drive-ins make sense, so I mean, I wouldn't argue that. All right, what do we got? I think that's it for today, bro. I think we've covered enough. I think we've done enough. Let's just wrap this one up. Appreciate you guys joining. We'll do it again. I know we haven't done one since Wednesday because of the holidays, but we'll do it again tomorrow. We'll see if the rates are still popping tomorrow. If they are, great. And then, we'll discuss more shit what's going on. So make your money, please. Take advantage of the market. Make sure you get these brokers good. And then tell me about it tomorrow, bro. Have a good night. Best of luck to everybody.